Matt, thank you so much. Time is now 9:42. It is a weather impact alert day. Betsy Kling is in tracking the forecast for you.
Yeah, lots to look at here as we take a live look outside. Sam, our videographer du jour outside, taking in all the sights, sounds, and feels of downtown Cleveland on a chilly, murky day. We do still have high water across a lot of northern Ohio, so our weather impact alert continues for that. Please stay away from the flooding, and if there is a flooded roadway, try and find another route around it. The Black River is in flood, as is the Mohican, the Black Fork of the Mohican. We also have Killbutt Creek and also Eagle Creek in flood right now, and that doesn't account for all the standing water that is in northeast Ohio. Accumulations anywhere from 1 inch out to the east to 3, 4, 5, even 6 inches of rain showing up on radar. This is all radar estimated. Of course, your backyard rain gauge may say something a little bit different, but it is definitely damp and it's chilly today. Temperatures are only in the 30s. We will not be moving from the 30s as we head through the afternoon. A few showers are still around, although we're starting to see a lot of the showers breaking up. This is going to continue for the afternoon too. We will get some breaks here and there, but we'll also have to contend with on and off showers, especially this morning. And those showers are mostly rain, but you may get a wet snowflake in there. Even a couple ice pellets are a possibility. Farther to the west, there's a whole nother batch of energy that's going to bring some extra moisture into northern Ohio, and it is riding right along a boundary with much cooler air that's sitting here in the northern plains. So we at least don't have to deal with the inundating rains and the very warm temperatures that are off to the south. As a matter of fact, the moisture plume that is responsible for all this rain that we have had is finally moving. This is a product, it's a satellite product called precipitable water. Basically, if we took the entire vertical column of the atmosphere and rained all of the moisture out, how much rain would that be? So this really helps meteorologists hone in on where we have atmospheric rivers that take place or high concentrations of water that when thunderstorms are involved, they really wring it out. And you can see this moisture plume that has been coming straight off the Pacific and the Gulf is going to finally begin to shift eastward. And that means we will have drier air moving in. The bad news is that drier air is colder air, and that's what we have to contend with. So let's take a look at this big picture forecast. That next little batch of moisture starts to slide our way as we head through the day, and you can see by the end of the day, maybe a few snowflakes passing through. Then we gear up for a clipper system. Ahead of the clipper tomorrow, we will have a southwest wind, which will help to elevate the temperatures. But then once that clipper slides in, rain changing over to snow tomorrow evening, more of a visibility issue than anything. And then by the time that moves out, we tap into the colder air, and that could mean a little bit of lake effect as we get into our Tuesday. Let's take a look at your hour-by-hour forecast from National Design Mart. We will have some dry periods today, but it's still damp and chilly. Temperatures holding in the 30s. You can see we get that initial batch of rain out of here this morning, and we're going to stay with the dry periods through the afternoon. This evening then, here comes that next little slice of moisture as it's riding in up over this cooler air that's in place, and that probably will mean some wet snowflakes. It's one of those things where it's not all rain, it's not all snow at times, but I think that is part and parcel with kind of where we are at this time of the year. Monday morning, we start off chilly. Temperatures only in the 20s. We will get to see some sunshine in the early part of the day. That's certainly great. But then remember, we still have that clipper to get through. Late day, we're going to start to see this rain changing over to snow. We'll have some snow showers around for Monday evening before that clipper moves out and we possibly get a little kick of lake effect that comes in. Perhaps a candy coating from tonight. I don't think that's going to add up to much of anything, but if we can get some lake effect to connect, you can see we might have a nice coating on the ground in the high elevation areas east of Cleveland by the time we get to Tuesday. Here's your Union Home Mortgage forecast. Okay, so today 30s, we can make it. 50 tomorrow after that sunshine in the morning. It's going to be wonderful. Then the cool day on Tuesday. It all changes after that. Much more moderate temperatures in the 50s as we head through the end of the week with a few shower chances here and there. We'll